Okay, so Nephi plays Cassie, part 1. I don't know why you insist on Kill the Hill. It's really not that great. What is good though is Life Rip. Well, debatably. I'd argue Life Rip's way better than Kill the Hill there here though. You're gonna spam the fucking emote. They have a really sustaining team comp. They have Tyra, Corvus, Koga, Nara, Ashe. They all have self-heal on top of Corvus. Like, it's insane. I think you max kill the hill before you even get caught too. It's probably not recommended. So this is fine. This is risky because you're not with your team. You have a really interesting habit of disengaging Ashe whenever she goes to shoulder bash, and it fucks Boom at least once when he goes to try to hook her out of dash. But you get the kill, this is fine. Good. So you do this, you have weird habits with your dodge roll. You use it at weird times that I haven't quite figured it out yet. Right there, you could have dodge rolled in and got the pick on Tyra. Instead you save it, which is fine, but then you dodge roll into them as they're coming back from spawn. You use your dodge roll to get into really scary situations on multiple occasions, so don't. Someone, wise old man, once told me that they only use their movement ability if they can for sure secure a kill, or if they or use it to get out of situations. You guys use this point because you use Barrack. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. It looks like your sensitivity's a little low as well. You shouldn't have dodge rolled into that Inara. You should have dodge rolled the other way. But sensitivity and all of that is just relative. You could maybe try raising it just a tiny bit, but I don't know if it would actually change anything. Yeah, so you get Kill the Hill too, which, like, if it was Life Rip, I would understand because Life Rip helps you in duels, but they literally have so much heal that you would have been better off getting cauterized. And you also need to pay attention to what part of the map your team is controlling. You don't... But that causes quite a few of your deaths. This is fine. You should be peeking a bit more, like walking out, shooting, and then walking back in while you're not in the while you're waiting for the shoot animation to come up. It helps minimize your damage, and especially with a Genos, you need to focus on that. Fat Genosoul. This is really aggressive. You're gonna die here. No one's with you. Or at least you should die here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Okay.
4, 3.
They should have just collapsed on you. I don't know why they didn't. Yeah, Boom would have been able to hook that Ash. You boop them off point. Easy peasy. 10 out of 10 disengage plays.
So I was just hanging out, right? When Buck jumped out of this bush to try and steal my bird. I barely dodge rolled out of the way in time, but like, what the hell? I mean, doesn't he know that Ziggs wouldn't even match
Capture
this
point
outfit?
spawning in
I mean, don't get me
15
wrong,
seconds.
I love my little Ziggy poo, but he's an accessory that brings the whole outfit together, and I just couldn't live without
5,
him. Can you believe he
3,
was using the standard
2,
shotgun?
1.
That weapon is so clear. Anyway.
I would have won in with your not Buck. Sorry. Fucking Cassie joke, dude. I would have won in with your Makoa. Like, he's ulting. He probably has so many people looking at him right now. Yeah. Those are free picks. You play Cassie really far back. That might just be a preference thing. Not entirely sure, so I might be biased, but I like to play Cassie as like a duelist. And you go in, but you go in at the wrong times. You want to go in with your team. No one was with you. Andrew was all the way over there. Mako was dead. Watching for respawns. And Boom feeds his brains out. You didn't need to go in right there. I mean, whatever. I probably would have done the same thing in all honesty. But it doesn't hurt to wait for your team. Vic Vaughn is doing Vic Vaughn things. Like right here, you should not have dodge rolled in if you were gonna come over here. No one, like, you don't know what's behind those corners. Boom pills for you, and you have somersault, so you get your dodge roll back. But had you just walked in and seen what's up, like saving your dodge roll, you would not be 400, 200. You wouldn't be dead right now. Again, I probably would be playing right with Makoa, but this isn't bad. I remember what happens here, and I don't know if there's a way you could have prevented it. Ash shoulder bashes in, she ults you. I don't know if that's preventable. She had ult, she was gonna ult you in Genos. Here you leave Ash in your backline for a little bit, which is kind of rude for the Genos. You should be killing the Ash right here. You shouldn't be looking at an R. She has 2 people looking at her. Vic Vaughn just whips his ult. Yikes. The Ash is still alive. It's insane. Had you killed the Ashe, you could have potentially moved on from her, and it might have changed that fight.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Fuck.
3, 2,
So this is better. You're playing with Boom.
killing spree. Enemy killing spree. I'm in your debt, Attack.
Nice.
Defend.
You need to get out. You need to get out. You need to get out.
Enemy killing spree.
You are way forward right here. Your team is on cart. Your healer's dead. These are things to just keep in mind.
Enemy rampage.
Nice, you kill the Ashe. This is all fine. The Inara lives, but I don't... You could have tried to kill her when she was low, but this is too risky. So you're down 2, and this Inara just keeps getting killed. I would just try and back out. Now you have Ashe behind you, and you're getting collapsed on. Yeah. If you lose 2, you definitely want to not be there
30 seconds remaining.
in a 3v5 situation. It's not ideal. Thanks. That's just unfortunate.
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
Okay, so it's 14 minutes in and you have caught 3 now.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
That's unlucky. What am I looking at? Ugh.
Enemy killing spree.
Nice. You should not be right here. You're about to die. You saw the Tyra, or you at least heard the Tyra. And you're like in their backline by yourself. Putting pressure on Corvus wasn't bad, but as soon as you... Like, that's a really risky position. As soon as you lost that...
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Like, it was a fine position, you just needed to know when to get out. Which is when Tyra came back from spawn, I think.
3, 2, they got 2 of us.
This is fine. This is really risky. You are super deep. Generally speaking, you don't want to pass right here and you don't want to pass over here. Like in situations like this, your Mako is really fucking low. And it's just you and him. You guys get the pick on Ash. You waste enough time to cap. The Megaton 4. Boom could have saved you right there. You'd have got the pick on Ash and lived, but he's kind of a feeder, so he just mounted past you. As soon as you hear your Koa ult, I would say fuck the Inara and I would go, because when Koa ults, he makes so much space. Everyone's forced to look at him, or they die, or he wastes it like I do whenever I play Makoa. But you could have potentially gotten another pick on like the Koga or something, but it all works out. There's another example of you dodge rolling in really aggressively. Like here it's fine, you lived, but it's just really risky. And now you need to get out. You lost Boom, like you need to back the fuck out. You're stacking mid. Okay, this is better. I would consider getting out right about here. You're pretty low, and Koga and Ash are both pushing you. You have your dodge roll. You just get melted. If you need to leave a fight to live, it's worth. Like, it's not a bad thing.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Boom is going super deep, and Vic Vaughn goes mid for some reason. Hello, buddy. You dodge roll aggressively again, and it essentially kills you here. You needed to.
Capture point spawning in.
I think you dismounted super early.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you shouldn't have dismounted right here. I don't know if you and Boom were communicating, but he does have Master Riding 3. Even if you weren't communicating, you probably should have stayed on mount just to see where he went. You dodge roll in super aggressively. You take a fuck ton of damage right here. You're below half, and you don't have a dodge roll to get out. You get your dodge roll, you use it. Yikes. You could have ulted to try and save yourself with the movement speed, but I don't know if it would have made a difference, and you guys lose the game off that fight.
They got 2 of us. Enemy killing spree.
Come on, let's fight.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do here now. Your team got super staggered.
Guess that.
Yeah.